Good morning. My name is Mr. Anderson, and I am a content creator. And I create content that did go on TikTok. As of recording this, TikTok is no longer available in the United States, making me a TikTok refugee. Social media isn't something I'm not new to, it is something I have been part of for a very long time. However, it is not the same as it once was. TikTok offered something that no other platform allowed, and that was a very unfiltered voice. And this is coming from someone who has had many a problems with TikTok and censorship, teaching kink education. But there's been no site that let us do as much as we did, including allowing for an 18 only plus audience that was live. I have no beef with YouTube. As a matter of fact, this video is probably being viewed more on YouTube than anywhere else. YouTube has been perfectly good to me. We have had censorship problems, but with kink education, that's always going to be an issue. The bigger issue, the bigger thing that I see across the board here is the fact that YouTube will not allow a pre-built audience to see this. In other words, unless they've subscribed to your page, they're not really seeing it on YouTube. That's something YouTube hasn't been able to fix, and I don't think they're trying to fix it. This does not allow for a natural, easier growth. However, with TikTok ending, there's a bigger conversation. As of recording this, I am hoping that we have not seen the end of TikTok and that TikTok will come back. However, I am of the mindset that I should be preparing to have us be able to see a way forward that allows us to have just a few dedicated sites. I don't really want to make an 100% plan right now. You've seen this video where you've seen it. I will say this: kinkforall.site, MrAnderSiN.com are two great resources for information about me. What we do with all the other sites, from the newer ones that are Clapper and Neptune to Facebook and Bluehost, Twitter and Instagram, is up in the air. My knee-jerk reaction right now is to delete every Meta app. I no longer like that as a company. And Twitter is problematic for a lot of people now, and a lot of creators are telling me to delete it. I'm not a fan of just doing something for a reason, but I understand the motivation. And I don't want to make a decision right now. The truth is, I am bothered that I have lost a community of 8,000 people and a growing community of 2,000 people for the comic book work I do. I don't know exactly what my plan is for the future because, to be honest, I never expected to be here. I really didn't think that in America, of all places, they would allow TikTok to go dark. Not pointing a finger. I am not going to make this a political moment. It's just not fair. I am bothered by this and will look towards a long-term goal of keeping the communities I build off of as much as I can off of social media. Why am I trying to keep them off of social media across the board? Is because I don't want to see this again. In other words, I guess what I'm saying is I'm not trying to have social media be the only gathering spot. We have websites, and I've never used my websites as much as I could potentially use them. So I will be asking people to now subscribe to kinkforall.site and to subscribe to MrAnderSiN.com, and I'll have to look to make sure that's up. I don't have a lot more to say. I am upset over this, and not just for myself, but for other people who I've really seen the app work for. There are people who are now employed, like Puddles back there is the mascot for Kink Educator. Puddles has been drinking. That's why Puddles looks that way. Puddles isn't having a good day. Puddles lost their job. And a lot of people lost their job today. And people are making jokes all about it. And while they're having their moment of, oh, this is funny, these are the same people who probably don't understand what it is to have built an honest to God community and have it taken away. We don't know when they turn the switch back on, will TikTok have issues? We don't even know if we've lost certain content or if we're losing momentum while we're here. And we don't know how many people will come back if TikTok even turns back on. Sometimes when the party ends and everyone's kicked out, some people don't come back. There's a lot of unknown moving forward. The good news is, if you're watching this on Kink Educator, the YouTube channel, we were already planning to build this up. Short term, I can guarantee you this. I will continue to run kinkforall.site, MrAnderSiN.com. I am going to continue to create comic books that are educational, and we're going to continue to bring you kink education. We will be doing that on a brand new show that we were going to start anyway on YouTube weekly. Beyond that, at the moment, I just don't know. The reason I don't know is that a lot of the kink education wouldn't even fly on other sites. TikTok was very good to us. Facebook, however, is very much a censorship place, despite them saying they're going to give free will and not fact check. They've always attacked the kink community. And I do have hard feelings towards Meta. I don't trust a lot of the other apps just yet to do anything. Red Note is something that is there. However, I would not expect in any way, or shape, or form to see me much on that app. I downloaded it as purely a protest. I have no desire to use that. Nothing against it. I don't know enough about it. I just need to be able to read the controls. It is not meant for me. So, with that said, I do want to sign off here. This is not meant to be a very big video. It's just a reminder. So, if you're looking to keep in touch with me right now, follow the YouTube channel, KinkEducator. That's going to be a great place. That is where, if I had to focus my energy at this particular moment, we're going to go there, because that has the 18 plus option. We're going to be able to put content in there, and it is the way to go. I don't know what the future holds right now. We can only do the best we can do from this junction. In the meantime, because our Kink Educator YouTube channel has no ability to go live because it's so brand new, we might be borrowing some time here for those who watch this live on AnderSiN Creations, or I think we finally renamed it to Comic Con here too. And if you're watching this on this YouTube channel and you're not into kink education, this is just part of who I am. I make comic books about it. We're not trying to be here any longer than we have to be, but we will be using the live option as much as we can. I don't know what the future holds. This was not expected. If you feel a certain way that you're that much against kink and you're that much against me, you probably shouldn't follow me anyway. If you're a person who's cool, you'll probably just see this video and go, oh, Rob's doing his kinky thing, and not be bothered by it. Long term, I don't know if we will just take this channel and make it Kink Educator, to be honest with you. We tried the comic book stuff for a few months now, and you guys haven't been showing up to watch the content. And as much as I love comics, this has also taught me that split focus affects things, and that I'm just tired of it. So this is who I am. Either people are going to be for the journey and realize that they can just not watch a video. If I put out 10 videos and 2 of them are comic books and you don't want to watch it, cool. If I put out one that's about kink and you don't watch it, cool. You can be here for different reasons. We will tell you why these are on by having a title. I will start everything with kink with Kink Educator. I feel like I'm going into the weeds right now because I'm still trying to figure everything out because I don't like waiting for answers. So I'm going to sign off. This is the neurodivergent brain trying to take over. Um, I'm going to be thinking about a lot of things for the next few hours. We're going to see what happens tomorrow with TikTok, and I will give everyone an update about this moving forward. But for the meantime, we will be using all the resources to get as much of the message out as I can. And if you're someone who's intolerant of me doing that, then again, this I've probably never been your flavor. For those who don't want to watch the kink content, I will tell you that everything will be marked as Kink Educator that goes on the YouTube channel. And if you're just on our brand new Kink Educator channel, hit that subscribe button so we can go live on this as soon as possible. As a little bit of data, if I had done this as a TikTok video this morning talking about this, I would have easily had 300 views in an active audience. Recording this for 11 minutes, I've seen 1 viewer. I am live on 5 Facebook channels. This is why I no longer like Facebook, because they're blocking the reach. Every one of those channels has enough subscribers. It's 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. People are up. This is why Meta is not the answer for us. And YouTube, a channel with well over 1,000 followers, no one's here. So we will find a new home. We're not done. Today was it. Today is just us getting involved in something above our pay grade. And if TikTok comes back, trust we will be back on immediately. Thank you. That's all for now. Sorry if I seem a little indifferent. I'm not happy at the situation. Follow kinkforall.site, MrAnderSiN.com.